Assalamu alaikum. First of all, thank you, Asad, to having me today. Before I start, let me ask you a couple of questions. How many of you think AI is going to take your job? Raise your hand. Only 1%, 2%. All right. And how many of you think a person who knows how to use AI is going to take your job? More people. That's the truth, right? So, what started this today? Stop overthinking AI. Just to introduce myself, Kashi, I've been in the industry for almost 25 years. Born and raised in Hyderabad, Pakistan, then moved to Karachi and came to US to do my master's. I've been working with Salesforce, almost technologist myself. So I like to teach technology to folks. I've been trying to do a lot of sessions since ChatGPT craze started back in 2023, a lot of around DFW area to motivate people that we as a Ummah need to pay attention to this and get onto this wave. This is a lifetime opportunity that we all are seeing. So today, what we're going to talk about is give you a kind of motivation and also some specific guidance how you need to get started. If anyone who have been struggling that where do I start? There's so many things that are happening if you Google and if you go to YouTube, everyone is selling courses, right? Everyone is saying use this tool, this tool, this tool. I have put together a step-by-step pocket guide that if someone who just want to get started or go advanced, you can at least move forward with it. So let's get started with that. If you want to connect with me, you can go to my website, scan this QR code, and all of the slides will be shared with you guys, so don't worry about that one. So what's happening in the industry? So AI is, everybody has been thinking, no, AI is kind of craze, every job will be eliminated, it's not there. Some people think like, no, it's just another bubble. Well, it is already here, whether we like it or not. No, it is being implemented in healthcare, financial services, any tool, any corporate, any job that you are in, everybody is using AI. So just change your mindset that it is already there, right? So what do we need to do is, don't think about it like it's going to take your job or someone who knows you'll take your job. Don't think of it as a threat. Think of it as a tool. Yeah? How can you use that to your advantage? And that's where we're going to do it is how do we go about it? How do we learn about it? Right? So when I was thinking about it, when a lot of folks from the community reach out to me, I noticed there are a couple of problems that happened that people had in mindset. One, I felt like they need to change their mindset, right? There are two sections I feel like. As you see on the left, I have some guidance on how you need to upgrade your mindset. So that's the framework we are going to go today in our presentation. And then we'll look at simple 3 steps. What you need to do, get started today from there. And I like that you have a hands-on workshop section also with that, so get started from that perspective. So from the upgrade mindset, we'll go into detail for each one of them is, what do we need to do to learn for new skills? What new development are? What skill do we need to develop? Then we're going to talk more about what is the myth about AI, the first question that I asked. Who is going to take our job and what can we do about it? And then simple 10-minute rule. What can you do on a consistent basis that can help you go through this wave and be on top of it? Then we'll talk about a little bit from the career perspective, from the people who are professional or young kids who are getting out of the college, what do you need to do? From the perspective, like you need to understand what role you're going to play in this AI. And then you're going to say, how do you want to use the tool and how you need to create your brand. So far with me? How many of you are using ChatGPT every day? How many of you are using more than one tool, like 2 tools? Okay, keep your hands up. Okay, how many are using more than 3 tools? Keep your hands up, rest, take down. All right, so I have 3 people using, 4 people. How many are using 4 tools? Cool. So only 2 people. And how many we are here? Okay. And how many tools are out there? A lot, right? A lot of tools are out there. So let's go. What do we need to do when I talk about upgrade our mindset? Number 1 is, if you looking like when I was asking that AI steal my job, and that's what's going to happen. AI is stealing the job. So don't mistake it. Like QA, testing job, also the product support. When you go to any website and talking to a chatbot, even voice, those jobs are eliminating for sure, right? But not every job. But people who are using the tool and using how to use agents, how to use AI tool, how to orchestrate it, those are the real fear. If you are not one of those, you will be left behind. One of the examples that I have been giving is, in the past, when you have to move things from one place to another place, what used to happen? Ghoda gadi, right? The tanga gadi, whatever we used to call it. Horse cart, right? People used to have either passenger or goods transferred from point A to point B. Automobile came. What happened? People who learn how to drive, they still do it on, right? And now you're moving more stuff. You have more capacity. You have more things. People did not upgrade themselves. What happened? They lost. So what we need to do, we need to upgrade our mindset. What do we need to do to educate ourselves to ride onto this wave?
And for that one is be curious.
What is happening? What we need to do from that perspective? So little bit of the reality check is AI is here whether we like it or not. It's a permanent shift. It's like industrial revolution, right? This also comes with a lot of great opportunity for us.
It is a lifetime opportunity for our generation.
Growth and changes that we are seeing in the industry is exponential. It's literally a kind of black box how it is happening. I have never seen in 25 years where you have an innovation coming every single week or every other week. Every other week is a new model. This company, that company, new innovation is coming. It's even hard to keep up. What do I even learn about it? So you need to integrate yourself. Also use AI to enhance your career. Means how do you use those tools to make yourself more productive? The example will be that I have depicted here. You realize when you drive, how many people like Apple Map versus Google Map? I try not to use Apple Map sometimes. I'm more fan of a Google Map. Do you blindly follow what the map is saying? No, sometimes what happens, it gets you to a dark alley or some other wrong turn and all those things. Right? So use GPS as your guidance, right? So use AI as your guidance. Don't blindly just believe, and a lot of people are making mistakes, even kids are making mistakes when they copy paste everything, and they are AI detected tool also, and they can easily identify. Even I think I heard the story when one of the lawyer, someone prepared the whole agreement and send it to the lawyer. It made up the clause, and lawyer has to do more work to fix the issue that he had. So don't blindly follow this, because AI can hallucinate. If it is not being fed as a good data, it will give you a very perfect answer. It sounds good, everything looks good, but it may be wrong. So you have to have human in the loop. You have to have yourself in the loop, saying how to use your human judgment to make sure what to keep, what not to keep, how to ground the AI. And all of these concepts you need to learn. What is hallucination means, what is grounding means, what is prompt injection means.
Learn these kind of stuff.
So once you do this, this is all about changing your mindset, that we all need to do it.
We need to understand
that it is not something, a fearful thing that we have to be afraid of. It also gives us the opportunity to upgrade ourselves, and also don't believe on it blindly. And one thing I learned from someone, he was giving me a story. Actually, if you go to a good seminar and they talk about health and wealth and go to the gym and all those, and you get the gym membership, right? 6 months you have it, but you never went to the gym. Will you build your body and all this? You have to get up, right? You have to go there. You have to exercise. So motivation for the sake of motivation doesn't do anything. You have to have the consistency. So I am calling and asking every one of you, just give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes every day, become ritual about it. Anybody calls you, do anything, say, no, sorry, I cannot talk to you. 10 minutes, use any tool that you have, ChatGPT, Cloud, Perplexity, Windsurf, anything, that you like, Midjourney, play with the image model and all those. Spend 10 minutes consistently. So someone who's just on the first picture you see, if that's the intensity, you're only using 4 times a month and you're probably using 2 hours every day, right? For 4 times a month only. Or someone who's using consistently 10 minutes, they are going to get more result than someone who's just using here and there.
So consistency is the key. I cannot emphasize enough on that.
So please work on this. Set aside some time, 10 minutes rule I'm saying, just to get started, so you don't get overwhelmed, but half an hour.
Put your Saturday, Sunday 2 hours.
Coming today shows the commitment that you have coming to Saturday learning about AI.
Keep it up. After this session, don't just forget.
This has happened to me, believe me. One of the
member from the community reached out to me after 1 year.
And he attended my first session.
He said, I've been following your
AI videos and all those for 1 year, but I have not started yet. And I just published another video about this 10-minute rule, and said, finally it hit me and I'm going to start it. So start on that one and go from that. So far so good. Ready to change our mindset? Be consistent about it. Now, how do we do this? I'm going to give you some practical tips around it.
Continuous learning and practical experience. So when I was talking about it,
everyone is different, right? Someone comes from college and fresh graduate, someone is professional 20 plus in the field, someone who's just 2, 3, 5 years experience, someone is technical, someone is not technical, right? We all have different roles. The beauty is every single role have an opportunity what you need to play. So identify and learn what role you want to play. Are you someone who's going to play with Cloud Code and build the application and products? Or are you someone who's going to use the tool from the best prompt engineering, best prompting, get the result and go from that perspective? Or you are just using one of the Jira or some other tool who have the AI built in and just becoming more productive around it. Right?
So identify, or
some people who are senior, they might be AI strategists. They might be working in their companies and asking and telling the customer and their stakeholder how we should use the AI. So identify what fits into your role. Right? Once you have identified that, that's the first step. Use AI as your assistant. 24/7. Now with the agentic AI, learn about it. You have a mini me, literally, that doesn't need food, breaks, or anything. It can work 24/7 for you. But you need to learn what role you're playing, how you need to prompt that. Use any one of these tools. There's so many tools all out there, but I will highly recommend ChatGPT and Perplexity and the Cloud, those two. Please do start with this. And when you're learning, when you're using it, as compare and contrast thinking. For example,
Sometimes
Cloud might give you an output, but it may not be as
good.
as ChatGPT can.
Like for example,
Nano Banana from Google, right? You will get really good visual output from Nano Banana and Notebook LM versus just giving to the Cloud or the ChatGPT. If you're writing essay, writing or anything, and summaries and all those, Cloud is better for writing versus ChatGPT. If you're doing some research, public research and articles and all those,
Perplexity is good.
so these tools have some strength and the weaknesses. So to learn what tool we should use, and sometimes you may need to use different tools. Multiple different tools for the same task and then
Compare contrast.
from that perspective.
So that's the second step.
So let me ask you this first
How many of you can come on this stage?
and give the same presentation that I'm giving or feel confident I can do it right now? No, right?
Because take courage, right?
It takes that fear out of you, public speaking fear. I had folks in my team literally come to the stage, experienced guys, right? 100 people showed up. They got a stage freeze. They couldn't say a word. Me coming here, putting myself out there, what does it do? It helps. Now, how many of you are there? You have almost 50 people here. You at least start knowing me, who Kashi is, what do I bring to the table, right? If you see me somewhere else, I can connect with you LinkedIn. I'm building my professional brand as well. I'm teaching and also learning myself too. I might learn from someone and connect someone else. Wow, great idea, right? From the team. So whatever you are learning, one thing I will highly advise to you guys, and these are my tidbits for you guys. It's not a how-to session. Whatever you're doing, document it and share it. Go look at kashiahmed.com, my LinkedIn. I'm putting everything out there. And if even one person can get benefit out of it, that serves my purpose. Or go look at my digital avatar. That's like 25 years younger than me, right? I have a digital avatar. And I was first like, I did not have time to put video and come in front of the camera and talk every day. So what I did is I created a digital avatar and I used 11 Lab to clone my voice and all the script on my avatar is talking. And people like it, and this way my content start getting there.
Embrace the learning,
Share it,
put yourself out there.
volunteer to help out. Great initiative to do this. Good with these steps. To conclude this, here's the summary. So if you don't know where to get started, if you are literally new to the AI, you don't know what tools are out there, Kashi, what are the different tools for different purpose? I have a simple AI guide. It's 8-9 pages, freely available on my website. It tells you these are the tools, and every tool has a video, what that tool is all about. I have like almost 200 plus videos on my channel. You can go, oh, this is what that tool does, start with that one. If you even start with that one, you will be better than 70% people. I can guarantee that. Second, watch my videos, some other videos on YouTube, make a habit. My habit is every night before I go to bed, I have a TikTok. My TikTok is filled with AI folks that I follow. And I'm getting the news. Every morning, two guys, I even go to the restroom, literally I'm washing my teeth and I have a video playing. Because I don't have much time, so I try to multitask. When I'm driving here, I play the video. I'm giving you practical tips that are working for me. Whenever you're driving, instead of listening to the music, just play that video or podcast. At least something is getting in your mind. What is happening in the news, right? And gradually you will see consistency. The 10-minute rule, consistency will help you from that perspective. Read some article and blog. Even today's session that I'm talking about, I have a whole blog about it. You can watch it or do it. Few people that I follow, there's a guy called Matt Wolf. He gives you everything that is about what is different tools are coming, and the technical folks in the audience. There's a guy called Nate. He gives you really good narrative every day. He publish a video. It gives you the narrative saying where the technology is going, how the tools are going from that perspective. How many of you have paid version of Cloud or OpenAI? Raise hand. All right. How many of you have both of them paid? So one thing I will ask you. You guys go to Haraz? But any of the coffee places, the new coffee places, Yumni coffee places, how much it cost? How much the coffee cost there? $8. Right? And at least you go twice a month, $16. That's the cost. Literally, that's the cost. Ask your dad to give you $20 every month. Literally the cash 20 months. Because we've become shy to spend money when there's something we're not seeing and we're not drinking or eating and everything. If you go with the family, how much? It's 100 plus, right? Get one account. All the dads or mom in the audience, I will ask you, please put a month, $60, 3-month subscription for Cloud or OpenAI and share that ID and password to all of your kids. Say use it every day. You will see how they change. Say play with it. right? So that will be my ask. Please do that. Get paid subscription for those, right?
Take a screenshot of this.
Or take a picture of this. If you want to download the guide, I have a QR code. The AI Pocket Guide is there.
Get you started.
I am also launching in the summer a prompting workshop. It's a probably 3 to 5 weeks workshop
That I'm gonna do from beginner.
beginner to intermediate to advanced level to help you learn prompting, how to build your resume, how to create products, how to create different stuff, how to do different prompt framework. I have a lot of videos on the website that you can watch. Check those out, sign up. If you guys are interested, I'm trying to gauge the interest from the audience. How many people will be interested so I can put effort,
If I need to,
how much effort I need to increase, but those will be there.
So go there.
On this URL, right, on kashiyama.com, no credit card, nothing required. Just put the information. I'm just trying to gauge how many people really wants to have this prompting thing that they think they need help. If I got enough
People.
and I'm presenting next week as well, then I'm gonna launch it sooner than later. Do that from that perspective. And for today's
This is the URL for today's.
session, guide, the whole slide
Will be there.
the blog is there, the presentation is there. No need to worry about it. Watch it and share with this. With that, thank you very much.